All right, fellas. So look, the number one thing that changed my interactions with girls, it was clothes. It was the clothes on my back. I swear to you, it was the clothes on my back. I went from one day getting no love. I changed my wardrobe over a weekend. I came back. I'm getting compliments. All of a sudden, I got nice eyelashes. All of a sudden, girls are just treating me so much better. I promise you, genetics, I had the genetics. But if you have the genetics and you don't maximize them with style, it does not matter. I promise you. You don't have to be the best dressed dude on earth, but you have to be clean. You have to be presentable. You have to have some type of style. It doesn't have to be the major style. You find your niche, you find what makes sense for you, you find what fits you, but you have to have some type of style. So look, 10th grade, all before that, I got no girls, I promise you. No girls, no compliments from no girls, no nothing. I used to wear clothes for Walmart because my dad was frugal. My parents were old. They had me at 39 and 38. So they were just older, from an older generation. They wasn't worried about like style and fashion and all that. Like they didn't come from that. They just came from like a humble, upbringings and that type of vibe. So it's like, they wasn't worried about that. My dad he looked like a dad. My mom dressed like a mom. Like that's how it was. So with me, they wasn't thinking about fashion. They wasn't thinking about making me stylish. They was just like, okay, we're gonna get the most clothes we can for the buck. That's what my dad was on. We gonna go to Walmart and get you a whole bunch of clothes. We gonna go to Walmart and get you a whole bunch of clothes, but they all gonna be, and I didn't know any better, so I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, I'll take this, I'll take that, oh, that's a nice jumpsuit, boom. I'm not knowing. I don't know about brands. I literally don't know about any of this stuff. I promise you, I have no idea. I had older siblings that would try to tell me, but I was so stubborn. I was just like, I don't care about that. I'm like, Dad doesn't care. Dad doesn't care. Dad wears high waters. So I want to wear high waters because I want to be like Dad. Like that's what I was on. I was on my dad was my hero. So I was on like whatever Dad's on, that's what I'm on. And unfortunately, I suffered for that because I got no girls. I got no type of anything like at all, like no love at all. And then one day, I go shopping with my sister and my nieces. Now my nieces are older; they're closer to my age. So my sisters, like I said, my parents were old, so they had my sister 17 years before me. So like her daughters are more like my sisters. So we were going shopping for them for school. I think they were like, the oldest one was going to like, I'm going to 9th grade. I'm going to 10th grade, so she was going to 6th grade. So we're shopping in Aeropostale, right? And I've never been to Aeropostale. Like even with my sister, I had been shopping, but she went to Marshall's, and I couldn't tell the difference between Marshall's and Walmart, except that Marshall's was a mess. Like Marshall's just, clothes was everywhere. It was wild. So I was just like, well, I don't want to go there. I'm gonna stay at Walmart. Not knowing I should have been at Marshall's. But we go to Aeropostale, and I'm like, okay, these clothes are kind of cool. Like I never really seen clothes like this. That I'm looking at the models in the pictures. I'm like, oh, that's a nice outfit. Like that shirt goes good with those pants. Wow, I never really seen anything like that. I just was oblivious. I don't know why I was so oblivious. I was oblivious. So then I'm like, all right, well, this time when I go school shopping, I'm gonna I think I might have had some money saved up. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy some clothes. It might have been school shopping, whatever. I think it might have been school shopping like over winter break. So then I come back. I think it was a weekend. It was a weekend. So I must have had some money saved up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy some clothes. So I get some clothes. I buy some stuff from Aeropostale. I go to AJ Wright. I get some jeans from AJ Wright, polos from AJ Wright. I'm like, I got these new clothes. I'm gonna get some new shoes. I go get some Air Forces. I even have Air Forces. I had like T-Max. I had like all types of crazy shoes, but I never had like just regular white Air Forces. I just didn't care. And like the clothes, like it's a little bit more expensive than Walmart. I'm like, I'll just buy these type of shoes or Payless shoes. That's what I would go, Payless. So my style was all jacked up. So then I get the clothes. I'm like, all right, I get the shoes. I want a new backpack. I want to just be a new man at this point. So I get a JanSport backpack, the black one with the brown the brown bottom, the brown like suede bottom. And I'm like, okay, to finish it up, I'm gonna get a fresh ass haircut. I'm gonna get a fresh haircut. So I get the freshest haircut I ever got. Before, my brother used to do it, but I didn't live with my brother, so I would just wait till I seen him. Like, so it might be a month and a half before I get a haircut, like in between haircuts. Like, it was wild. It was just like, when I look back, it was wild. It was so wild. But I go to the barber, I'm like, I'm gonna get a fresh haircut. I get a crispy lineup. You know how the foreigners be doing it. They make the lineup dumb crispy. They push your hairline back a little bit, to be honest, but they make the hairline crispy. I could afford to get it pushed back then. You know what I'm saying? I was young. So my hairline is crispy, waves spinning. I'm fresh. I'm clean. Shoes is right. Backpack's right. I walk into school. I remember I'll never forget this. I walked into, this is 10th grade, I walked into my Algebra 2 class, and this girl that had always, like, I knew everybody, and I was kind of like the smartest kid in the class. I would raise my hand for everything, answer all the questions, get A's on the test, like, so I was like active in the class. And some of these kids I had gone to school with since I was in like 4th grade, so like I really knew some of these kids. But not this girl. I didn't know her like that. I met her in high school. But we would like kind of have that relationship where you just kind of like bicker and like, make fun of each other. That was our dynamic. And so, this is the last person I expected this from, to be honest, but this is the power of style. This is what happens when you get it right, when you get it together, when you present yourself well. It'll change. This is how powerful it is. It can change the way somebody looks at you, the way somebody interacts with you in a moment. So I walk into class, I know I'm fresh. You know what I mean? I walk in, I swear to you, this girl looks at me and goes, "Damn, Marvin." But she kind of said it under her breath, so she's like, "Damn, Marvin." I heard her. I heard what she said. But I'm like, "Huh? What'd you say?" And she go, "Nothing." Now, I didn't call her out on it. I let it slide, but I took that mental note, and I held, that was the first, in my life, the first like compliment or whatever I got from a peer, a girl that was a peer, not an adult telling me like I was a handsome boy or whatever, but like a peer. Like, that was the first, I think, compliment I ever got, if I'm not mistaken. At least the one that I valued. I might have gotten like something from one girl maybe in the past, like, that I just didn't care for, but like that was like the one I got, and that was like the first one I remember. And I could not believe it. And I knew immediately. I'm like, that's because I changed my clothes. Crazy. Then I got another compliment from another girl that same year that I had kind of like was feeling a little bit, or like thought I wasn't feeling her, but I thought she was cute. Like, she was a girl that I valued her opinion because she looked good. Freshman year. And so 10th grade, we're in the same class, and she tells me, she's looking at me, looking at my face. I'm wearing Aeropostale today. Aeropostale shirt, Aeropostale jeans, and some type of sneaker. I don't know. I might have got some new sneakers at this point. I don't know. It might have been the Air Forces. Probably was the Air Forces, but I'm looking all right. I'm looking fresh. And she's staring in my eyes like, "You have really nice eyelashes." That's the first like flat out compliment I ever got from a girl. First one. I went home. I was like in the mirror every day before school with the eyelashes, trying to get them right, because I'm like, bro, what? This girl told me this? Come on, man, I'm up. Then like dudes would come up to me, but bro, you changed your style. Like, I respect it, bro. You like from last year to now, like you changed it. You got it up. Like you looking, you cleaned yourself up. Like, dudes is giving me more respect. Girls is liking me. Like, so I'm telling you, firsthand experience. My genetics did not change over that weekend. My genetics did not change. It was the clothes. It was the style. And even later in life, I noticed when I didn't dress as well, when I didn't clean myself up as much, my genetics did not change. If anything, I look more masculine. I look more, my body looks better. Like these type of things. I get less compliments. I get less approaches. Like, it's literally the presentation that matters. Like, your genes matter. So obviously, if you have better genes, you're gonna get better reactions. You're gonna get better you're gonna have better interactions. But wherever you are, you can change where you are. Don't worry about nobody else. You can change where you are by increasing your style. I'm telling you, it's gonna matter. Even if it matters in the slightest, it's gonna matter. If you are a 4 and you clean up and you look fresh, you're not gonna get the girl that you dream of. You're not. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. You're not gonna get that. But you could get a girl that you would not get had you not changed your style. Had you stayed wearing your Walmart clothes, wearing your Payless shoes, no haircut, whatever it is, scraggly, hair looking crazy, whatever, you know what I'm saying? No skin routine, no type of, not cleaning your face the way you're supposed to be cleaning your face. If you do that and you stay there, you're not gonna get anything. And if you clean up, you're gonna get something. You're gonna get something substantially better than nothing. I promise you. Girls are out here dating all types of dudes. It's not that. You don't need to be a super giga mega all powerful Chad to get a girl, to get an attractive girl. You don't have to be like that. You just need to clean up your style. If you need to get go thrifting if you have to. Go thrifting and get like a piece at a time if you don't got the money like that. However you gotta get it, you need to get it, because style, fashion, that is what is gonna change your situation the most. You can't get a body overnight. You can get clothes. You can wear one shirt one day, wear a different shirt the next day, and get a different result. You're not gonna do that in the gym. You're not gonna do that mewing. You're not gonna do that. There's no other way. There's no faster way than changing your style, than getting some type of style. All right, so go right now online, find wherever, whatever store you heard of, Express, Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch, Zara, H&M. H&M is a great spot because it's inexpensive. So H&M, go look up some stuff right now. Go find something that's gonna make you look better. Go find something that's a bit more stylish, that's more stylish than what you got, and you will get different results immediately. Immediately, I promise you. All right? So go ahead, go get your style together, and let me know in the comments below. Once you get your style together, tell me the results. I know you're gonna get results, so tell me. I want y'all to put them down in the comments exactly what happens. I want your first story. If it's your first compliment, I want your first compliment down there. Tell me what it is, all right? All right, fellas, come on, we gotta get it together. We gotta get it together. Marvel over matter, you know what I mean? Mind over matter.